Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. When I got up, a long time ago already this morning, it was raining outside. I thought, oh. But I noticed now the sun came out. The sun came out about half an hour ago. Yeah, maybe we'll get out again today. Now, putting this together was basically all we did yesterday. Got to do more today. I was looking at the manual here and it looks like there's only 2, 4, 6, 7 pieces in here that we have to paint before we can stick them on there. And I think I should just get right into that, try and get it done here. And we'll use our little clamps and make up some little holding devices. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get right into that. There was no sunrise when the sun came up. It was cloudy. I haven't seen the walkers, but I'm sure they did come by. Maybe we'll find them. Maybe we won't. Yeah, let's see if we can at least get these pieces painted so that where they're ready to put on there. Mind you, the XF66, which I basically plan on using because it will contrast so well with this piece, it dries really fast. So I would imagine that we might possibly get them glued on here today. No big news. No big news. Yep, let's recompose here and try and get ourselves organized. Missy the dog hasn't been by yet, but she's due any minute. Her schedule's kind of been unpredictable. After all, she's a dog, you know. Maybe she doesn't have to go. Okay, yeah. Let's recompose here and try and get some of these parts on little holding sticks here. Now for this one here, I'm thinking that rather than gluing it in, maybe I should try and use just a friction fit. Otherwise it might be kind of hard to pull loose later. I suppose I could try nipping it off here, except I like this sharp end to dig into the foam block that I use. So let's just see what would happen if I go at an angle like this. It doesn't want to cut right. No, this stuff for some reason this plastic it's almost like it's hollow in the middle, and it doesn't want to cut properly. It'd be nice if I could just use a pencil sharpener and just sort of sharpen it. I wonder if that would work. You know, the type of pencil sharpener that I've got, it's got a blade that goes like this. It's not well, down in the workshop I've got one of those that's sort of a helical pencil sharpener, you know, the old-fashioned kind. That might work. But otherwise, I suppose if I was to put just a little bit of CA on the end here and then just put it in, it should be fairly easy to break out. What I'm afraid of happening is that the CA glue is going to make it difficult later to get this piece plugged onto wherever it's supposed to go. Yeah, such tiny little parts here. Okay, I've kind of got it pointy there. And maybe this will wedge in. Don't want to wedge it in so far that it's going to deform it. I don't want it to accidentally, you know, I don't want the airbrush to blow it off either. Now, mind you, I was pretty rough there. I didn't have to be that rough. Okay, I think that's going to hold. You know, it's not straight, but that doesn't matter. Well, maybe I could straighten it. If I straighten it, then it's not going to want to stay wedged on, so we'll leave well enough alone here. Okay, I think we're basically good to go. Okay, obviously this piece is this part right here, and this piece here is this piece right here, and they get painted the 336, so we don't need to be painting them with the 66. I'm just debating, do I try and brush these, or should I maybe spend the extra half an hour? Well, I guess probably it's about an hour. Takes about half an hour to get set up with the airbrush, and about another half an hour to clean up afterwards. But it is actually worth it, because there is detail on some of these that I don't want to lose with the paintbrush. So I think I'm probably going to go ahead and set up the airbrush here. Our weevil is still alive. I should check and make sure he's still got, or she has moisture in her celery leaf. It may have dried out a little bit, although this specimen container is pretty airtight. It would actually probably be better if there was some sort of air slowly circulating through there. This weevil moves so slow that I don't need to worry about it, you know, getting away on me. I suppose it could. Better get that lid on there. Okay, about 1 minute ago right now, I heard a door bang, and Missy the dog took Max for a walk down the street. So I imagine in about 10 minutes they'll be back. Okay, I think that'll add enough moisture for our weevil. There we go. I'm glad that Gabe left these tins there. I think this is what he uses them for. He's actually, I think he's got a degree in entomology. Yeah. Try and get the light right here. You gonna have a drink of water now, are you? Hmm? I saw you coming. You checking to make sure Max is still there, are you?
Oh, too wet to sit. Boy, somebody came whipping around the corner here down the street.
In a car?
Oh yeah, I swore at them. Told them to slow the fuck down. Hi! I hear you, but I don't see you.
Oh, Penny the cat is out. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. And you got to see Penny the cat. I think that's the first time Penny the cat has been on the model ship show. Penny is not doing well. She's lost a lot of weight. But she's 18 years old. I guess she's doing well for an old cat. Okay, let's get ourselves recomposed here and get the paint booth dragged over here and find our 66 and do a little bit of airbrushing this morning. What time is it anyway? Oh yeah, got a couple hours yet. It's still morning, so we should get that done. Can't get much less done than I did yesterday. Okay, I think we're ready to go here finally. Got my paint stirred. There's probably something I forgot to do, but we'll deal with it when we get to it. Got the white background. Got my little brush here in case I have to brush off the needle. I can't think of anything else that I usually have that I like to have. So let's strain our paint and do it. I'll move you in a little closer. I realize that was not the most smooth transition, but now this time we only have those 7 small parts to do, so I'm pretty sure that the small reservoir is going to be just fine here. Okay, we're just about full. Put in a little bit more, I guess. Okay, that should do it. Alrighty. Now let's not forget to zoom back in. Move this over where it's going to be a little bit more convenient. Now where would be more convenient? I guess I can hold it down with this hand and pull it out with this hand. Yeah, that should work all right. Okay, let's get ourselves moved, zoomed back over again and get our fan going here. I was noticing that it was spitting a little bit, and then I realized that I forgot to take off my needle cap here. I usually forget that about every other time, so I've probably got a little bit on my needle here. Oh well, we're almost done anyway. Okay. Okay, we're done. Now the thought was running through my head, I wonder if there's a bunch of little parts on the next step that I could have painted right now at the same time. Okay, let's get cleaned up and we'll worry about that then. Okay, they are almost dry. This one here looks a little bit wet still, and the reason it does is because I gave it a second coat because I wanted to make sure that I got the spray in that little crack where this piece of photo etch is going to go later. We probably could start gluing them down, but it's 1:38 in the afternoon already, and I do want to get out. It's still fairly nice out there. I haven't checked the weather to see what the weather's supposed to be, but it looks good right now, so I'm probably going to get out for another quick scoot. Now I had something amusing happen. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Anyway, UK Jason put out a post on his Facebook page of how he's coming along with his 1/200 scale Starnhorst. And so I'm looking at this picture, and I'm thinking to myself, the superstructure on the main deck, it looks a lot like, and it reminded me a lot of, the Bismarck. And I'm thinking about this, and I've superimposed from my Bismarck manual the superstructure I'm talking about, and you can see there's quite a similarity. I don't think they were sister ships, were they? No, they weren't sister ships. The Bismarck and the Tirpitz they were sister ships. But anyway, so I'm looking at this and for quite a while actually, and sort of studying it, and then I look away and I'm gonna click it down, and I thought, wait a minute. Hey, Jason, thanks for the shout out. I didn't see, it's funny, I didn't see that right away. It took me quite a while. Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed in a way. But I'm honored in a way too, you know, that there's a skilled modder like Jason Port has me on there while he's working away on his battleship. Okay, enough about that. Yeah, I'm gonna call her quits here. Thanks for watching, everybody. All being well, we're gonna see you tomorrow, and we're gonna put some of these parts down. In fact, we're gonna put them all down. they all go right there, I think. Yep, they all go right on here. So that's gonna, so you might say, spruce it up. Okay. See you tomorrow.